All right, riding one of my favorite trails here on the mid-drive. I still have issues with the battery. I can't get it figured out to where the air shock comes down and bumps the battery a little. I got it to where it the air shock can almost totally compress. It still makes a huge difference even with it kind of blocking it a little. But I really wish I got to do something there. Haven't had much time, but I get a chance to look at it and try to figure something out maybe this weekend. But that's the update on that. And the other thing is the camera. I'm shooting 4K 30, but I went in there and I changed some settings in the camera. I went online and I was looking at the Hero GoPro 11, and people were recommending different settings, so we tried a different setting today. That's going to be interesting to see how that is going to unfold when I do the editing. Yeah. Also got an update on the 3 Amigos. That's my friends Lenny Crouch, Steve Norris, and Dan Feldhelm, excuse me. Yeah, that's the, they're made up names. Lenny Crouch is watching these videos, and he's like, you need to start riding different trails. You need to start riding different trails. And he goes, I go, look, I'm just riding it for the exercise, and I'm going to shoot these videos anyways. He goes, people want to see different stuff. And I'm like, yeah, they probably do, but these are the trails close by, and they're available and viable for me to ride on. He goes, start riding them backwards. Like people aren't going to know, especially on that one trail when I go across that dam, a huge dam. It doesn't matter if you're riding that thing forwards or backwards. So Lenny, this is for you. The people on YouTube, I think, are onto your game riding it backwards. There's Mr. Ed. That's inventive, but I don't think that's going to fly. I mean, if somebody wants to leave a comment on that idea that start riding these trails backwards. So Lenny Crouch came up with that. He doesn't have one, but 2 masters and 1 other degree too. Don't remember what it is, but ride them backwards. So anyways, but hopefully this is picking up the light difference in here, and the colors are coming out more, starting to turn more mottled brown, so my phone mount, I haven't gotten another phone mount. It broke just riding, and the phone completely falls off. No warning, no nothing, just whoop, falls right off. Hits the ground, phone bounces around, but luckily it didn't hurt it. Man, it is a pretty day. There's the person with the dog. Let me slow down. That's okay, as long as he doesn't bite. He's good. He's good. Good. I like friendly dogs. Yeah, I could tell by the way that there's more Mr. Ed. I could tell by the way that dog was acting. He wasn't going to be a threat. His tail, the way his tail was sitting, his head manner, and how he looked at me, and I come riding up, he doesn't even step forward aggressively. Seemed like a nice dog. I'm a big dog fan. No, nope, that's not Mr. Ed. Wow, That's one thing of these routes. If you guys, I've seen the film, and some of these places I ride, the camera doesn't give justice to how big the routes are or how steep these hills are. I had one guy leave a comment one of the videos back. He goes, hey, and I'm paraphrasing, he goes, hey, how's that thing pull up hills? And I had to answer him. But to answer his question in detail, you know, this mid-drive, it's in high right now. I'm sitting down climbing this hill right now. I'm using my legs, but you can always knock it down. I mean, it's not, this mid-drive system is not going to yank you up a hill unassisted. You gotta pedal. So the more you put in, the more it gives you. And I like it because it gives you a workout. If you're in moderate good health, I think this is all you need. This 750 Tongsheng B. That's the one I have. The newer BZ or B, the latest design one. They did the shaft system in there and reduced some of the gears, that type of thing. Changed a few things around on it. And this one's a 750 watt. And I looked the other day on eBay and Amazon, and they're all 500 watts now, not 750. Apparently they're the same engine, they just programmed different. And I'm hoping they just took the 500 watt. They give you 750 if you overvolt it with a 52 volt battery, which I have. I'm hoping that's it, that the 52 volt, if I get another one, 52 volt will work with the 500 watt tongsheng engine. I hate that hill right there. I don't hate it, but decline, like I said, every time I ride on it, it makes me nervous for some reason. So does this little stupid thing right here. And this is nothing, but gives me pause. But hopefully, like I said, the picture here on the YouTube camera of me changing some of it, change the ISO a little and some of the other settings. And like I said, it's a nice day out here. It's probably 65 right now. I'm wearing blue jeans and a long sleeve sweatshirt and a toboggan on my head. And it's a nice day. This hat's gonna have to come off here in a minute, I can tell. Okay, here's the little ravine off to my right there, and I ride on the other side also, and it's going to be, I haven't ridden this park with the leaves off yet. It's going to be interesting to see actually where the trails are at across the way. And something that just dawned on me, kind of strange, I have not seen anything in here yet. No deer, turkey, rabbits, squirrels. There's a pileated woodpecker. I had not seen a single bird, but there's a pileated woodpecker up there. And he's, of course, he's on. That's a big Woody the woodpecker with the big red head. He's on the other, there he is up there. I don't know if you can see him. He's on the other side of the tree. So he's not wanting to show himself, obviously. So we'll leave him be. But that's the first bird I've seen in here. And I have not had the opportunity to put on the new derailleur either. And of course, without the phone being mounted right here, I don't know how fast I'm going. Not quite sure how many miles, but I get a good idea how many miles I ride when I stop here. It's typically about 5 to 7. 5 and then another 2 if I do this other lap, other part of the trail. Yeah, it's really quiet and calm today, other than me yapping so much. Last time I was in here, I jumped up 2 deer. Really didn't get a good look at them on the video, but I did post it. Okay. The hat came off. Oh, I was watching a video. I guess this just happened. That wolf tick guy, the younger guy, not the older father with the beard. They got a YouTube channel on bikes, mountain bikes primarily, and it's a nice channel. I watch him every chance I can get. But he was doing something the other day, going to some event and wrecked real bad and busted himself up. I think he didn't break anything, but bruised himself up real bad. He's still a young guy and he's in really good shape. He's built like a horse, and he's, got thrown from the bike, I guess, and wrecked. Luckily, he didn't hurt himself too bad, it appears. But that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm not doing that type of riding. Like I said, I'm substantially older than him, and yet again, what I'm saying is my main goal is out here is to have a good time, burn some calories, and not break anything, or get a punctured lung, or broken ribs, or I think he had fluid in his cavity. He hit so hard. I guess he took such a blow and impact, his body moved real hard and filled up his cavities with fluid, I believe. Don't hold me to that. Go watch his video. You can see it for yourself. It's a wolf tick, like WLF, I believe, and then tick, TICK. So he rides extreme stuff. Well, I think he rides extreme, but most of the time he rolls, man. But I don't want to ride like that. But he rolls down those trails. He's a good rider. Now his father's smart. You don't see him riding too much. I've seen him ride an electric bike, an e-bike. See, smart. And I haven't really seen him doing any crazy stuff like that, because I think he feels like I feel, doesn't want to break any bones, but that's just what I think. Hopefully he'll keep making videos here, because I enjoy their videos. Okay, all right. Now, like I said before, this camera doesn't show how steep this hill is. That hill's going up like this, you turn, and it goes up again. So, for that guy that asked me that question, this thing is pulling like a mule. But it's not going to be near, it's not going to be as strong as the BBS2B or the BBS HD from Bafang. But the ones I'm talking about don't have a torque sensor, they have a cadence. It'd be real hard to do stuff like this. Slow climbing around is harder, because the other two mountain electric bikes I have, they're cadence sensors, and it's harder to ride slower technical stuff with it. Nothing like a ghost town in here today. We're supposed to have a cold front come through, and you would think the animals would be more active, and drop it down to 70s, 60s, maybe 30s at night. At least that's what I was told. Yeah, the leaves are dropping more. You can see where the trail switch back and stuff. Wow, look down there. It's gonna be, I can't twist my body that far. It's gonna be nice to see this when the leaves change colors and you can actually get a view in here. Oh, I'd looked at the YouTube website, my page. You go there about your videos to upload, that type of thing. They got a thing on there called analytics. And I was looking at it, and the views on the YouTube, my videos have slowed down a little. They've slowed down a little. But what I'm noticing is the ones that do better, that get more views, is the rear hub, the 1500 watt hub, where you're blasting around neighborhoods or blasting down the roads. Yeah, I don't know if just coincidence or people like those videos more. I'm assuming they like them more because the one's probably got 170, 150, 170, something like that, and the other one's got it over the hundreds. And this mid-bike one, which I primarily ride, has gotten, you know, 50, 70, 30, 5, 6 on different videos. Not that much, which is surprising. I would have thought people would have been more interested in the mid drives on the mountain bikes than the rear drives, but I guess people, I have to assume, people are interested in speed and performance on e-bikes more than, you know, like trail riding, the type of stuff I do for the most part. It's just different. You think people would like this, but it seems like the videos that I watch that are wide open, you know, streets and little towns and neighborhoods get more views, like triple, probably on average triple the views. It is a pretty day. Well, like I said, I think I'm 100%, almost 100% over the coof that I caught. It's been about 5 weeks now or so, and just feeling fatigued for the last 3 weeks. I mean, I was over it. It wasn't active, but I was over it. But my brother and sister were fine. They wanted to go to Florida, and they got on an airplane. And when they got to Florida, a couple days later, they got sick. And guess what they had? The coof. So it's definitely going around out there. There's a squirrel. First squirrel today. That's for Steve Norris. Steve goes, he ridicules me. I go, look, a squirrel. Or, look, a deer. Steve, look, a squirrel. He ran up that tree. Wow. I gotta check these brake pads one day too. There's another squirrel. What do you know? Steve, look, another squirrel. Look, a squirrel. Okay. During the bad storms we had, this got flooded out. It used to transition right here from gravel and dirt up onto this rock. Then it goes across there. See that? How my wheel dug in? So I'm walking across. Like I told everybody, if you want something that goes quick, and it's got pretty good pull. The direct drive rear hub 1500 watt that I have goes quick and it pulls. But they say that the geared hubs are better. I mean, it will pull even better, you know, going up a hill and still give you the top end. I've never ridden one of those to my knowledge. My brother's bike, he's got a rear hub, I've ridden it, but I don't think that's geared. I could be wrong, but I don't believe it is geared. Here's where that poor guy, that German guy, went blazing across this creek and wrecked and got thrown off that bike right in this creek, but I couldn't take it. I was taking a phone call. I'm surprised, all this rain and the water level. It's not that high. All the way down there. It's like in another world. Huh. You know, millions and millions of people live around here. I'm telling you, we got a lot of people. And we saw one person on the trail with a dog, one woman. It looked like she was Iranian or something like that, Persian, walking her dog. No one else. See right there, I shifted down to lower gear. Whoa, there's a snake. Shit, sorry buddy. Oh, I thought I ran his tail over. I didn't. It looks like a black snake. Check this out. He just flexed his head. I don't care. I'm not gonna have him strike at me. Let's see if he'll move. Oh yeah, he's moving. All right, get out of the trail, man. You're gonna look at him. Come on, move out of the trail. Someone's gonna run you over. I almost hit you. Move. He's sunning, but he's just a harmless little black snake. But come on, there you go. Stay out of the trail. You're gonna get ran over, bud. I almost hit him at the last second. I avoided him. Look, he's still acting like he wants to strike me. But the last second I saw him and was able to miss him. I thought I hit his tail, but if I would have hit his tail, he would have moved out of the trail. There's plenty of places to sun. I'll have to be in the middle of the trail. He's just gonna get killed. That dog would kill him, or somebody else on a bike, or maybe he'd just sit there all day and nobody'd bother him. But I thought it best to be moving him out. That's only like the 4th or 5th one I've seen this year on the trails. Normally you see substantially more, but not this year. Like I said, it's going into fall. They haven't denned up or anything like that yet. And birds screaming over there. Now see, one of the three amigos would have grabbed that snake and picked him up. Old Lenny Crouch. Lenny Crouch loves him some snakes. And he would have grabbed that thing up with his bare hands. Poisonous or not, non-poisonous or poisonous. He just loves grabbing snakes for some reason. He's definitely not scared of a snake, are you, Lenny Crouch? Now I'm gonna hang it right here. We'll shoot up here. I think this takes you out to a little ball field. If it does, I'll turn around and come back. Yeah, it's been so long since I've been up here. There's the ballpark. I shifted down all the way to my lowest gear because this incline right here is like this. And watch this. I'm still sitting on the seat and it just pulled that hill. I'll try to get back on the trails. I've never been over to this side. They must have bathrooms and concession stands there. Straight ahead. This has got a handicap ramp up to the window that is broken. Huh. Interesting.